Good morning, I'm Sean, and this is your morning huddle. You know, one of the most underutilized tools that you have in your bag of tools is the morning meeting. John, good morning. I hope you're doing well this Tuesday morning. One of the most underutilized tools that you have in your bag is morning huddles. If you want to have a very productive, effective morning huddle, change the way it is that you're thinking about your morning huddle. My suggestion would be that your morning huddle is not simply about sharing information about who's in the schedule today and all of those kinds of things. View your morning huddle as the only opportunity that you guys will have today to come together and proactively plan for where it is that you want to go. So, if you're viewing your morning huddle in that way versus just the sharing of who's in the schedule and all of that, now you have an opportunity to really impact who it is, how it is, what it is, and where it is that you and your team are trying to go. Think about it like this. With a little due diligence, every single area in your practice, every single department in your practice has opportunities that when shared in the morning meeting with specific requests being made of each other, that is the first and only opportunity that you have for the entire day to come together and plan where it is that you're trying to go. Much like a football huddle. It's not about sharing in the football huddle what it is that is about to happen. I have no idea what that noise was. Instead, the football huddle is about planning the execution, getting clear through communication what is about to happen, then going forth and executing. So if you're thinking about it in those terms, then every area in your practice, from treatment that needs to be reinstated, hygiene that needs to be reinstated, financial arrangements perhaps that were left undone, or financial arrangements that need to be communicated about, requests for referrals, marketing, every single area, hygiene operative, every single treatment acceptance, every single area of your practice has the opportunity to come to the morning meeting having done a little bit of due diligence ahead of time, and then that morning meeting is all about, here's what it is that I need in this area to be able to get us to where it is that we're trying to go. If I can do this, could you do that? And then we can see this patient here and so forth. Now, the folks that we run into that we haven't worked with in the past who are doing a fairly decent job of this already understand from a reinstatement standpoint the value of this. So they have a patient coming into hygiene in the hygiene chair today, and maybe there was some diagnosis that was not accepted the last time around. So there's a great opportunity to communicate. But the things that are often overlooked are all of the other areas outside of the hygiene reinstatement opportunities. Listen, financial arrangements. It's a great opportunity for your front desk to do a little due diligence ahead of time. Come into the morning meeting knowing who's in the schedule, where the opportunities are. It could be as simple as, Cameron is coming in at 11 o'clock today. He owes a particular balance or whatever like that. And so, Jenny, if I could get you to make sure that he sees me before he's seated, right? Things like that are wonderful. But it could be even bigger than that. It could be, if I'm at the front desk, it could be an opportunity for me to look out at the schedule and go, okay, wow, we've got 2 new patients in these 2 hygiene chairs, and we've got 2 patients in operative chairs, and all of them are going to be released at the same time. Looking out proactively ahead of time and realizing where those log jams are, bringing that to the morning meeting, and now making very specific requests of each other to get support will allow you to get where it is that you're trying to go in a way that you're spending the quality, strategic time, and you're not just trying to get through it because it's a log jam, right? Good morning, Karen. Thanks for joining me. Stephen, good morning, sir. We're definitely working on financial discussions between team members, need to get better. Well, I appreciate you sharing that. I can tell you, again, the biggest opportunity is to view that morning huddle literally as a very proactive kind of thing. And it's not about sharing what's in the schedule. We can look in the schedule. Now, if there are some things that need to be shared, that's great. But the gist of the meeting, the focus of the meeting is really about every single area already having done a little bit of due diligence, coming to the table being very proactive in their requests. Because again, you don't have an opportunity to make those requests when you're in the heat of the battle. This is the only time that you're going to have the entire team together. So it's a great opportunity for somebody to make requests and everybody sort of throw in their ideas about how to be able to make that work. The hygiene chair can make an adjustment here. One of the optics chairs can make an adjustment here. The front desk could do this, right? Now we've got a way to be able to be strategic with that particular patient. And there are many, many areas to be able to focus on that if you're viewing your morning meeting not simply as the conveyance of information, but a very proactive approach in all of the areas. So, a couple things that'll make it work. Number one, make sure that you have people who are over those particular areas, right? There's no right or wrong, good or bad, but you probably have somebody who's responsible for treatment acceptance, somebody who's over hygiene reinstatement, operative reinstatement, the hygiene department in general, administration, right? You got all of those areas laid out, and those people individually are coming to the morning meeting, and here's the trick, already having spent a couple of minutes figuring out where it is that they're trying to go today, how it is they can maximize that area, and what it is that they need from the people on the team. What I'm trying to say is, coming to the morning meeting is not the time to figure that out. The morning meeting is about making the request based on what you've already figured out, right? And again, there's not a single area in the practice that shouldn't have some proactive way to be able to make a difference in their particular area today. Think about the schedule. Oh my goodness, perfect opportunity, not simply to convey who's in the schedule, but to go out and look ahead and find potential pitfalls. Find where you're going to need some support and then make those requests. A couple of minutes spent beforehand is what's going to make that work. So number one thing, make sure you have people responsible for those areas. Number two thing, make sure that they're doing a little bit of due diligence before they come into the meeting. Number three thing is, make sure that you are stopping conversations in the morning meeting that are taking us down the bunny trails, right? This is a very proactive 10 to 15 minutes that's all about making it work. Making requests, receiving support, offering support, anticipating log jams, anticipating opportunities. And again, the morning huddle is the only opportunity that you have to be able to do that. At the end of the day, it's all about you having happier clients, better results, making more money, but it's also about enjoying the ride. And a 10 to 15 minute, very productive morning huddle that's proactive based and support based can make all the difference in the world, not only in happier clients, better results, making more money, but very much so in enjoying the ride. And that's what it is that I want for you. Good morning, Travis, Karen, Stephen, John, and I think there are others that I can't figure out how to see right now. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday morning. I'm Sean, and this has been your Morning Huddle. Take care.